And now you're on live on YouTube. So hello, people from YouTube is one more emotion. I'd like to start this conversation. As always, I like saying the TNT is a conversation platform for all levels, beginners, intermediate, and advanced English. But it's not a class, it's a immersion, it's a conversation. So I'm here to learn together, guys. I'm a whole student. And I believe you are today afar. It's not necessary to split the room. And the last and so important thing to remember is please use a safe place so don't correct anyone. Let me make my mistakes. So important. So let me see. I don't know Mileni Mari, so I will begin with her, if both. So Mileni, can you introduce yourself?
Sure. I am Milene. I live in Campinas. I am 34 years old. I am a physics teacher. I study English since I started studying English during pandemic. I started study because of my master, but now I study because I like and for trip maybe. Um, I start here on TNT. I don't remember when, but I stopped it and I back this year. I really enjoyed this time, but the last maybe 2 weeks ago, I didn't came in any immersion because I am lazy. So today I said for myself, I will do the immersion because it's important practice. Thank you.
Yeah, I know. I feel your pain. I know how you feel. It's difficult sometimes. So, Mari, go ahead, your turn. You can introduce yourself.
Hi guys, good night. My name is Maria Angela. Tell me Mary, please. I live in Atibaia, São Paulo. I'm 32 years old. I'm the degree analysis and the systems development. I'm here since June 2024. I have a son. In my free time, I would like to make a cake, read a book, listen to music, go out walking. That's it. I remember falando that I'm here. I study English and Spanish too. Talk and talk.
Oh, it's interesting. I'm not in that level yet. I just know English. Spanish and other languages so difficult, so hard for me. I can't yet. So, Elton, your turn.
Hey guys, so my name is Elton Teixeira. I'm a guy from São Paulo. I've been working as a software developer, more specifically a Python developer. So yeah, I'm a father. Outside of work, I like to ride on a motorcycle, I like to travel around. I like to discover new places. What else? I'm a host here as well, like Victoria said. I'm here since last year. I'm here to improve my English, my communication, how to deal under pressure. So yeah, that's me, guys.
Oh my God, since the last time I talked to you, now you're talking so fast. Like, oh my God, slow down. So good. Yeah, believe on me, believe on me.
Thank you.
Oh my God, it's so cool. So, guys, I'm Victoria. I am 26 years old. I live in Rio. I'm a nurse. But now I just start a new career. I'm not changing the career, not transitioning. I'm just adding. So I'm nursing and now I'm studying web development. Yeah, I know. It's so hard. I believe being a nurse is easier than web development, but I'm trying. So I believe Mari and Elton is in that area, right? So guys, if you have any tips, anything for me, I always accept that. And let me see. I'm here on Talk and Talk since December 2022, but as a host, I'm here since January this year. And that's it, guys. On my free time, I like to do nothing. That's the truth. Okay. I won't say like cool things. I like to do nothing because I'm a mom. I'm a nurse, and I'm trying a new career. So free time, nothing. Just lay down, relax, do nothing. And that's it. I used to play video game. I used to skating. I used to do a lot of things, but nowadays just do nothing. And
By
well,
the
speaking
way,
fashion,
currently I've been working on the healthcare sector. I work for the uh, SMS, Secretaria Municipal de Saúde de São
yeah.
Paulo.
Oh my God, it's so cool. I like it.
É.
Imagine, like, oh, I like, like me as a nurse, not knowing about that. I like it. So, oh my God. I couldn't imagine like web development in that area, you know. I always thinking something really different from that. So I like this information.
Yeah, that's
So
I think
let's begin. Go ahead.
I think everyone here on TNT is from IT, work with IT. Uh, because I think maybe everyone that I do immersions works with technology.
Yeah, I'm the only one that don't work yet. You know, I'm a nurse.
But
I'm
yes,
still a nurse.
but you
Go
you
ahead.
want to work with technology.
I want to work with things that give me money. That's the truth. I'm a
Uh,
nurse. I don't receive well. So, you know, I want money. That's the truth.
uh,
So, oh, Milene, you just go ahead. Question number one.
yes. Did you ever try a food that you didn't like? What was it? Yes, recently I tried tamara. I don't know how can I say tamara in English. Because I remember in my first time when I ate tamara, I didn't like, I hated, but I don't know what happened. And 2 weeks ago, I tried again, and now I love. I don't know why, but
Really?
it's for me, it's delicious. I I could replace chocolate for tamara. I don't know I don't know why, but for me is amazing.
Okay, I will believe in you. I don't know. The name is not so good. I don't know about the taste because I never ate that before.
It's very
But
sweet.
sweet?
Yes.
Okay, we'll
I
try.
I,
I
I
like sweet things.
yes, because I heard some people say they call tamara is cacau from desert, cacau do deserto. And I didn't believe, but now I believe. It's so sweet, and for me, it's very good.
I will search about that. I never ate it. I don't know if I can find it on the supermarket, like in a normal supermarket, because I never seen it before, but I will try it. So what about you, Mari?
I eat,
Question number one.
I eat jollof. So very different.
Do you like it?
Today, yes. It was very bitter, jollof bitter. So I didn't like on the first time. Today I eat because I learned how to do it, so it's not so bitter.
No. It's impossible to be tasty, you know? I
I
can't
like so much.
imagine. Mm,
I
no
cut the
way.
onions. I cut the onions and the jollof. It's so good.
I try it, but it's not so good. So, Elton, what about you?
Well, yeah, I have ever tried some foods that I didn't like I don't know how can I say that in English, pepino, what else? Oh my gosh, I
You
forgot
don't
the
like
another one.
pepino? Like, I believe it's cucumber. You don't like it?
Nowadays, I like. Not I like, but I eat, you know? Before, I hated when I was young. But nowadays,
Why?
I don't know.
It's still, it's tastes nothing.
Mm, Ah, I don't know how can I explain that, but for me the taste wasn't good when I was young, you know. Yeah, I believe that for me, with the ages, with the maturity, you know, I started liking some vegetables that I didn't eat when I was young. Yeah, Giló, I think that's it. I don't know if I like Giló nowadays. I didn't remember the last time that I tried, but I remember that when I was young, I hated Giló as well.
Don't try it. It's not good. Mari is lying for us. It's not so good. I try it. I try it. I don't know when. I believe last month because I didn't remember trying it before. I just remember to say, "Oh, I don't like it," but I couldn't remember to try it. So I try, and I know why I said that I don't like it because I don't like it. You know, the tongue just returned to the stomach. I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's something that I can. It's so, uh, but something that I tried recently. Um, I don't know. I try again. I don't know how to say it. Beterraba. Someone knows?
No, I like beterraba.
I don't like it. It
I I,
tastes.
I cook
Oh,
beterraba almost every week, you know.
why? Why do
I
you
like
do
so much.
that? No, no, guys. I
Salad
try
with
it.
so good
Oh,
with
yeah.
oil, with oil olive. So good.
No way. No. It tastes like sand, you know? Go to the beach and take some sandy, eat it. It's the same taste. It's not so good. It's terrible. I can't.
My daughter doesn't like it.
Just don't do it. I know the pain of your daughter. I know how she feels because it's terrible. Oh my
You
God,
both are
no.
strange. That's so delicious. I don't know why you don't
No
like it.
way. No, sand. Like in the beach, you have sand, a lot of sand in the beach.
Yeah.
It's the same taste. It's the same.
Mm,
I,
Do you
I
like
ate both.
quiabo?
I
exactly.
ate both.
Quiabo, it's so good.
Quiabo.
Oh,
Yes.
by the way, I started eating quiabo these days because
I'm
I
googling
didn't
it,
like as
guys.
well. And
Oh, quiabo.
Do you
Yes,
like it, quiabo?
quiabo is good.
It's good.
I don't know how to say it. I have to Google it like quiabo. Okay, I have to know how to say it in English. Okra. Okra? Yeah, okra. It's so strange. Okay, now I learned that quiabo is okra. And what is the other name? Is oh,
abobrinha, beterraba.
beet, 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 beterraba. Okay. Today I'm learning, guys. I don't know about food in English. Sorry. So okay, the things that I couldn't understand. So Elton, you question number two.
Okay, what was the last book you read? Did you enjoy it? Well, let me remember. I am a kind of guy that I started a lot of books, but it's hard to finish, you know. The last one, oh my gosh. Now I remember. It was a book about how to be a good developer, you know. And yeah, it was a good book. You know, it's more about your professional life, how you need to you can deal with deadlines, with codes, with your colleagues or coworkers, you know. So yeah, this book it was written by Uncle Bobby, you know. It's the same writer the than King Code, you know. It's the same author, and yeah, it was a great book. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I don't know it. Can you put in the chat? Like everything that I ask, I just Google it after the immersion to, know more about it. So I like it.
Yeah,
So
let's we find.
Mari, can you go question number two?
I like so much to read the books, and now I learn when it's my 30 books on the year. Uh, Now I learn how to avoid worries from Carly Deniger, talking about your preoccupations from your mind. What's the solutions for these problems and the health problems and your psychology problems? It's a big different solutions about this. Uh, don't worry, I'll live in these problems in your day. It's a very interesting.
Interesting.
Yes, so big, so very interested. And my husband learned it the first time, and I see these descriptions and the interesting for me. And now I believe saying, have 5 on 6 capitals for finish this book. It's a very interesting. And during the learning, doing the reading, I have a different point of view about this, something different situations, and I take these ideas and practice in my life during the day, during the situations, and I have a big I see the big difference during the day application these different situations during these problems. It's so very interesting, and I perceive and uh, my life different. My mind things different during the situations. I stop the situations and think about the situations, and make application application applicação. I forgot the word. and practice the solutions during this week, during this day, during this month is totally different from my life.
It's interesting, I believe it's difficult, but it's interesting.
Yeah,
I like it. Yeah.
I have
So
a
can you
big
put in the
difficulty.
chat? Go ahead.
Yes,
Go ahead.
I have a big difficulty in the practicing these solutions, because
I
my
can
mind
imagine.
have a point of view, totally different point of view about the situations, and I don't can make this in this moment. This book talking about are you make this in this moment? It's totally different because I change my mind about the situation.
Yeah, it's totally different, You have to recode your mind. I don't know how to say it. So it's really hard. So go ahead, Mileni, your turn.
My last book I finished recently, it was The Housemaid. Do you know The Housemaid? It's a little bit famous, called A Empregada. I read in English. It was my first book in English. Not my first book in English, but I used to read only book in English that I read in Portuguese. So I used to read again in English, but this book, it was the first I didn't read in Portuguese, and it was good, good experience. I didn't understand every word, but it's okay because I could understand what happened. So It's good. I recommend. It's like a thriller. Uh, it's not it's good. There is a plot twist, very good in the book. So I I enjoy read this book.
I like it. Put the name on the chat again. Yeah, yeah, again, not too, because I will Google everything. So let me see. The last book that I read, I believe it was Black Hole. Like Stephen Hawking. Like, yeah, I know, totally different, but it's because my husband, he's physics, so he likes things like that, and I'm like, okay, if you like it, I want to know about it, but how can I talk to you about it if I don't know about it? So I have to learn. Then I know how to talk to you about these things. So he was like, okay, so if you want to learn about it, to talk about it with me, just read this book. So I just read an entire book about black holes that I don't know anything about it yet, but I read it, like a Stephen Hawking books, like the black hole. And I don't know what to talk about this, guys, because when I just finished the book, my husband said to me, okay, but everything that is in the book is old. We just discover a lot of new things. So you don't know the reality, the old news. And I was okay, so thank you. I don't know anything. So, but now I just start this other one. Like, it's, I don't know. Let me unburn this. Um, this book. Just because in English, I don't know anything about thermodynamics, okay? I don't know. I'm just trying to talk to my husband things that he likes. So yeah, again, but just because in English, everything is in English. I'm trying, but I don't know what is it. I can't explain about the book for you guys. I don't know how to say because I don't know anything about it. I'm just trying, but trying to do it. It's really interesting. It's really interesting trying to read a book that you don't know about anything, like just being in a new universe. Like, okay, like I'm a health carrier. I'm trying physics things. It's so hard for me. But when you understand, you just, oh my God, no. Like your mind explodes. It's a really good feeling. Try it, guys. Try it. It's amazing. So let me see. Question number 3. Mileni, you want to say something? I see that you are muted your mic. No? Okay. So, Mari, question number 3.
So, did you play any sports when you were a child? Which ones? Oh my God, I remember perfectly. I have a good remembers about this sports because I practiced volleyball when I have 11 years ago. And I play volleyball from on my school, and I have opportunity for practicing and play with the other cities and different teams. And it's a good place because developer my body, developer my structure, my mind in the first time. It's so good for me. And this time is during this train, during this play volleyball, and the, how can I say, campeonato. It's so good. And in this moment too, I'm afraid because I make a mistake during the volleyball, during the game. It's so hard because I don't have I'm not height. uh, I don't have altura suficiente, but I all the time I like so much play volleyball, and I played this during this time. I think I training for more or less 10 years. It's so good. It's so good for me. I stopped because I became my high school and I stopped this play.
Okay, why don't you just play it for hobby or something like that?
Yes, yes, I like so much. It's a bigger hobby, and I know let's play volleyball in my school, and I don't have 1 metro, eu não tinha 1 metro de altura,
Yeah,
but
but it was in the past. You can do it
yeah,
nowadays.
I play with levantadora. I don't know say in English because my altura. It's so good. It's so good. For me, it's especially sports.
Yeah, I believe you should return, like doing it again. I believe you should do it. So, Elton, go ahead.
Well, I just played soccer when I was young, but it wasn't professional. It was just for playing on the street with my friends, you know. Yeah, I have ever tried swimming as well when I was young. Yeah, just that. And about the soccer, I stopped early because I was a terrible soccer player, you know. So I I started uh, how can I say that? I prefer the computer, you know, instead of soccer, you know.
Yeah, I know it. I know how you feel. So, Mileni, go ahead.
I used to play every sports in my physical education class, because I like this, the the I like play sports when I was a kid. So I remember I played handball, basketball. I'm not tall too, so but I like to run a lot behind the ball. um, but I remember I love playing. I don't know in English. I don't know if it exists in America or another country. It's queimada. I love. I think most of students like play queimada. In school, I can see my students, they love queimada. They are very competitive. I don't know if it's competitive, but I think most of the students like to play queimada.
I played a lot as well on the street.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, it's not fair. Okay, boys in the queimada, it's unfair. I believe in it. I believe it's unfair. Like only plays if you are everybody together because if just separated girls on one side and boys on another side, it's unfair. But guys, the truth, I don't play any sports. I'm asthmatic. I have asthma. So on the school, I was the girl that just was being sitting, and like bancada, I was sitting sleeping there all the time. And I don't know, I play in the street, but a little bit. I really like it, but I couldn't do it a lot. So yeah, I tried one time, but it was so hard for me, and I almost died, and it was terrible again. So I don't know. I try, like I like to play in the street, like pau na lata, queimada, futebol, like soccer, football. I don't know. I try everything, but like really play a sport as Mileni that do everything, or Mari that really enjoy volleyball, or Elton that plays a lot soccer. Then I not be like that. But if you're talking about video games, I am the number one. Okay, I am the number one. I really like it. Like until today, I really like it. And I don't know, like if you just call me to play video game, I want to, like, the competitive guy. I'm that one. I'm really like, oh my god, I really need to learn everything to know how to really uh win this game. Like I'm like that. I don't know. Everything that I want, I want. I don't know how to say it. Like tudo que eu não fui no passado. I, I'm just like sported, like physics sports. I'm nowadays in the video game. I believe I changed the age. Oh my god, it's so difficult being like have asthma. It's hard, guys. It's hard. So I believe I have enough time for more. So let me see. Mileni, can you choose one question? Don't have to be the next one. You can choose one question, read and answer.
I will choose the next because I like talk about trips.
No problem.
What was the most memorable, oh, memorable. I don't know what's happened, but I can't read this word.
Me too.
Memorable trip you took. Why? For me, it was when I went to Scotland because it was my dream know Scotland, and I went to Highlands. For me, it was amazing. Because of this trip, this trip it was my motivation to study English, specifically speak and listen, because when I went there, I couldn't understand anything. So I did a ride with a guide, and I could understand and I could speak with anyone. So for me, it was very sad, and because of this, I start practice my speaking and my listening.
Yeah, I know how you feel. It's so strange when you want to talk to someone, but nobody can understand you. It's frustrating. Like,
Yes.
yeah, I know it's hard. So, but you said maybe like at the beginning of the mission, you said maybe for travel. So you have the
Yeah.
experience. Now you can do it a lot, but now
No,
you have the
no.
taste that you know English.
Yes, I think now is better because this year I went to New York and I could speak not the way that I would like, but it was very better than my first trip. So I feel very happy. But I had some problems because of the listening, not because of speak, because you can speak, you can replace the words,
The
and the
accent.
people understand, they understood me. But the problem sometimes it wasn't the people answer or ask me something and I couldn't understand. So now I try to study listen than speaking. No, speaking is important because I am lazy, but instead listening is easier because you need only listen here, only listen. I don't need
I don't
to
know.
do any effort to study listening. So it's
But the
easy now.
accent, they have a lot of different
Yes.
accent. It's so hard when you're talking about listen because here we are Brazilian, so we have like a similar accent in English. But when you're trying to speak with someone who are just native or live in a country of Texas, like people from Texas is not normal talking. or Australian. It's not normal. I couldn't understand that. So it's different when you're talking about accent. So different. But
Yes.
is it the taste of you can understand, you can say it, and it's different. Yeah, I know. It's so better. So Mari, go ahead.
Guys, I don't have a memorable trip, but I like at the end one time for a month with my husband make small trips for different cities on the state, uh, on the cities, different cities, and knowledge different restaurants and different food. It it's so amazing this moment and because I have opportunity to knowledge different cultures and mesmo I forgot what mesmo sendo small cities. It's a very difference because one city have a different places and different structure and sometimes I have big memories from this spawn the cultures in the visits different cultures different things. It's so very interesting because one time my husband and I go to one of the city it one restaurant are you pay and food all the things the unique values for come à vontade. It guys, I eat more. I eat much many all the words for this place. This I eat all the things, different things. It's so good, good, good food. It's I don't forgot this restaurant. I like so much eating. No, I don't
Yeah,
have
I know it.
like so much.
Yeah, I don't know places like that. Like you pay and you can eat a lot. I don't know if there is one thing like that in Rio, but it could be amazing. Like imagine like you can return and eat more.
Yes. I eat salmon with juice molho de maracujá. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so amazing food.
What is the
I
name of the place? Like the city?
Monte Alegre do Sul, São Paulo. This
Okay.
restaurant is known for the restaurant for the name is the single canto is oh my gosh. Amor, qual que é o nome do cantor lá do restaurante de Monte Alegre do Sul? Elvis Presley.
Really?
Yeah, have a cover, Elvis Presley. This man sings so good.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place. I'm just Googling it. So it's a
Yes, it's
really
a
beautiful
beautiful
place.
place.
No, it's so
Yes.
calm. I will search
It,
about it at the immersion.
it don't have expensive. It's so good.
That's the real important thing. So I like it. I like this one. So Elton, go ahead.
Well, yeah, I don't have a memorable moment, a memorable trip, you know. I love it when I travel with my family, when I go to visit my relatives, you know. My relatives are from Minas Gerais, you know. So they live in a small small town, you know. It's very small. I believe that there are just I don't know, less than 12 streets, you know. It's a beautiful place to your time to relax, to enjoy the nature, you know, the animals. And yeah, I love to go there. And yeah, I believe that what matters, what really matters is your company, you know, the people that are uh, with you. And yeah, that's it, guys.
it's interesting. Like me and my husband, we say that I believe in some years we need to move to another place. Like because we live in Rio. Every time he had lights in the street, everything, it's like nobody sleeps. It's different. Everybody, every moment is excited. It's not excited, anxious. Every moment is anxious. So we went to, I believe it was last month, we went to Campos de Jordão, and we were like, okay, we have to live here because things is more cheaper. The city sleeps, everything stops. In Rio, nothing sleeps. Like if I want to eat something during the after midnight, I can't do it. But I believe there we can't because people are sleeping, really. So I believe it's more slow and more security to create a kid. And I have a kid, I have a son, so it's more safer. I don't know. So we call it like we have to move to another small town when everything is more, no slow. I believe one day I will do it. I believe it's so good.
Yeah,
And about
I
the
think a lot
go ahead.
I think a lot about it, about living a countryside, you know. And I love the idea, but yeah, I believe that to work as an IT guy is we have the opportunity to go to do that, you know, because you can work from anywhere, you know. But nowadays I need to go to the office once a week. And yeah, but you know, in general, the IT area is good to work in the countryside because you can work from anywhere. You don't need the local works, local jobs, you know, so you can have a good life, you know. And about Campo Jordão, it's a beautiful place to visit, you know.
It's
I
amazing.
yeah, I have ever uh, went there, I think. And I'm planning to go there next month by motorcycle. Yeah, I love this place.
Yeah,
It's
it's
amazing.
amazing. And I believe things will be more cheaper because it's not winter. I believe so. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe things get more expensive there when it's winter. So it's not more winter. I believe things is more cheaper. But I didn't think like there was expense. I don't know if it's because I live in Rio and things here is so expensive. So when I travel to another place, I believe it's less. I don't get strange, but I like this place. One day I will return there because it's so cool. I don't know. There isn't a lot of things to do on like the different things, but it's about the place. It's so calm. It's so I couldn't
Yeah.
walk with my cell phone in the hand. I can't do it in Rio, guys. I can't do it.
Do
So
you know Monte Verde?
no, I don't know.
It's in Minas Gerais. It's not
It's a good
so
place.
far from here, São Paulo. I believe that it's about, I don't know, 300 kilometers. And it's beautiful. It's like the Campo Jordão. I believe that it's more beautiful, I think. And it's an
What is the
amazing
name?
Monte Verde. There are a lot of, I don't know how can I say that, cabanas, you know, that you can rent.
Mm-hmm.
And there are, uh, there are a lot of,
This place?
oh, I can't see.
Oh my god. Just let me unblur here. I don't know if unblur is right. I'm just saying.
It's a good place.
Mm.
I have
Here?
touristic.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I
Monte,
have
Okay.
one place ice touristic. It's ai, parece uma cabana de gelo.
in,
Em Monte Verde. Em Monte
mm,
Verde.
Mm,
Have
I'm liking it.
pistas de esqui.
I don't know
I
if,
like it. I've never
Yes,
tried it before, so I'm liking it.
yes, have in this place.
No
oh,
way. No
It's so
way. The
good.
price is so cheap, guys. It's so cheap. Everything is cheap. Like I don't know how to say in English. Let me think about it. It's 150. 150 the night. It's so cheapy. You can't find something like that in Rio. It's so cheapy. Really, really. And beautiful place, like this one, the price and the place,
Yeah, that's amazing.
it's
Looks
so
amazing.
cheap. It isn't expensive.
Yeah,
No.
I
So
like the
big
idea.
expensive.
Yeah, now I believe that nowadays the trend is to go to a place and rent a cabana in a mountain. You know, the most of them there are beautiful views. You can see the clouds, you can see a lot of trees. That's amazing.
Okay, I have to create a machine about trips. I have to do it to, collect tips of everybody. I will do it. I'm liking it. Oh my God. So, okay, I just put in the Google the name because I really want to go to this place. Oh my God, I'm so excited right now. So, about the question, guys, memorable. I don't know how to say it too. This word, trip that I took. I don't have a trip that I like more, but I believe the sensation that I had the first time that I took in a plane, it was whoa for me. It's not about the trip. It's the one thing specifically. I was so young and I saw a huge plane, like I believe it's plane, right? Like avion. Yeah. So I was a little, and I was seeing that for me it was whoa, like, but I don't have a trip, a specific trip, like every place is different. When I went to the Disney, when I went to New York, or I don't know, Portugal, France, England, I don't know. There are a lot of places, but it's so different one and another. So I can choose one. It's difficult. But the sensation of the first time seeing a plane and going into a plane and oh my God, it's true. Like a kid doing it. For me, I remember the sensation since until today. It's amazing. I don't have the sensation more, but I can remember it, and it's more than the trip. Like it's something new. I like the sensation of new things. I believe it. I don't have a trip. So, guys, we don't have more time. So, people from YouTube, thank you for being here with us. There are more versions of that one.